Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I have a very special video I'm going to be putting out. I was just scrolling along on YouTube today, and what is today? The 1st, September 1st. God, it's already September. And I saw that Arjen Lucassen has a new song out, or a new video out. And I got excited, but I'm like, I'll put that in the back of my mind. I'll remember I need to react to it soon. But as I was looking at it, I saw a name I recognized, Zora from Blackbriar. I got really excited because over the last few months, I've been hearing more and more from Blackbriar, and I love Zora's voice. It's incredible. And I immediately realized I don't think that Zora and Arjen have ever worked together before. So that got me really excited. So I clicked on the video and I saw the rest of the title of the video, and it also includes Troy from Nightwish, which you guys know how I feel about Nightwish. So I immediately, okay, I'm going to react to this right now. I cannot wait to hear this song. The song is called Days of Nights. But as I looked through the description to make sure I knew who the musicians were, I saw that this is not a brand new song. This is actually a very, very old song. This is a song off of Arjen's very first album, when at the time he was going by Anthony. Just Anthony, not even Anthony Lucassen, just Anthony. And it's off of his very first album called Pools of Sorrow, Waves of Joy from 1993. I was, how old was I? 19 in 93, just like a year out of high school. That was a very long time ago. This is definitely going to be the oldest song of his I've ever heard. You know, I'm used to hearing stuff from Arion or Star One or stuff like that. So hearing from his very first album is going to be very cool. It's a really short song. It's only about a little over 3 minutes long. So I decided I'm going to do a double reaction. I went and found the original version of this song. I'm going to listen to it first, and then I'm going to listen to the new re-recorded version with the new people that I know, and I'm really excited for this. This is going to be very cool. Cannot wait. Real quick, I did remind you, I do have a Patreon. Link will be down in the description. Most of my reactions go up there at least a day in advance, and if you join the Blades tier, you get a patron shout request every month. Doesn't matter what it is, how obscure, how crazy. If you love it, I want to hear it. If you want to donate a little bit more directly, I do have my PayPal and my Buy Me a Coffee links down in the description. And if there's a specific song you want me to get to really quick, best way to do that is to request that with a donation. I get to those requests as quick as I can, usually within just a day or two. It's really, really important to me that if you're going to be generous enough to donate to me, to have me react to a video, then you deserve to be able to see that reaction as fast as humanly possible. So thank you guys so much for any support and help you can give me. It means everything. So thank you so much. Let's go ahead and switch on over. I'm really excited to get to this part right now, because this is actually the 4th time I've done that intro. I've gotten all the way through it twice and realized I actually had this screen up, not just the oneer, and it drove. I almost screamed when I realized it the second time, and then the third time I just messed up almost every word I was saying. So I finally got through the intro. It's been like I've been doing the intros for this song for like 15 minutes now. But anyways, I'm really excited for this. I actually went back. I found on Wikipedia, hopefully it's correct, the original musicians that worked on this original album. So I should know everybody's name. And of course, I've got the musicians who worked on the redo. So I'm excited for this. So let's go ahead and get started on the original of Anthony, at the time, Anthony, Days of the Nights.
Jester's eyes, no sound as the old man dies. Gather round on sacred ground, the king is gone. Trumpets sound from the the castle walls. There's no sun, a hard rain falls. Men were killed and blood was spilled in the days of the night. Hot steel.
Okay, this is cool. First, I've only heard Arjen sing a couple times. I heard him sing with Floor on the last one I did of his. And then I heard him sing on another one. I can't remember the name of the song, but I remember the video, the animated video, where it was him and two other singers. So I haven't heard his voice a whole lot, and this was way back. So he sounds really good. I like his voice. The musicians are fantastic. There's a bass. Peter is doing the bass. Fantastic bass lines in there. The keyboard player is Clem, who was doing some harpsichord in there. Very cool. I'm assuming it's what am I trying to say? Samples, or the keyboard player Clem is did the trumpets and stuff. Very cool. It says that Anthony, because it's got it only has 3 musicians and 2 backup singers. The backup singers are Debbie and Mirjam. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. They sound fantastic. But it's Peter, Clem, and then Arjen is doing leading backing vocals, guitars, banjo, mandolin, lute, keyboards, drum programming. So I'm assuming that's throughout the whole album, not just the specific song. I don't know if he'll play banjo in the song. From the subject matter of the song, I doubt it. But, you never know. But it's very cool. He did all the drums. He did, and he's obviously all the guitars and stuff. Very cool.
Burning oil.
That harpsichord sounds really cool.
Defended their soil. Children cried while fathers died. The law of the land. Rejoice, now the battle is won.
The bass is so thick.
Rise for the king, his son. Times were rough, but the men were tough. In the days of the night.
Love this build.
She's charmed by a magic spell. In the place where the spirits dwell, the night will ride and the stars will guide to the princess bride. On his quest for the demon land, the wizard dies by the hero's hand. Evil rules in the eyes of the fools in the days of the night. In the days of the night. In the days of the night.
Very cool. I really like that. It's got almost like a march feel to it. Very cool. Some amazing guitar, some amazing bass. Peter was doing some work in that song. That was really cool bass lines in there. The guitar solo was very cool as everything slowly climbed chromatically. It was like every 2 beats, a new 1 step or a half step higher, half step higher, half step higher. And I loved how it built up there. That was very, very cool. let me switch on over to the new version. Really excited for this. In the description, it talks about that Troy's playing the uilleann pipes, which is very cool. Zora's doing backing vocals. Arjen is still doing the lead vocals, I believe. Lead vocals and all other instruments. So we've got Zora on additional vocals, Troy on uilleann pipes. This time I've got Cohen on drums and Jurian, I hope I'm saying that correctly, on cello. So really excited for this. So let's go ahead and switch on back over. And here we go with brand new re-recording of the song Days of the Nights. So here we go. Listen to Troy.
Tears fall from the jester's eyes. There's no sound as the old man dies. Gather round on sacred ground. The king has come. Trumpets sound from the castle walls. There's no sun, a hard rain falls. Men were killed and blood was spilled in the days of the nights.
Okay, I see what's going on here. This is cool. The original version was very cool. Don't get me wrong. Excuse me. But I love the live drums. That's one difference in this one, is that this one has live drums where the other one was programmed drums. Love the sound of live drums. You can always, even really good programmed drums, you can kind of tell. Even if you can't verbalize it, you kind of in the back of your mind, you know. So when you hear live drums, it's so good. The uilleann pipes instead of the harpsichord gives it a bigger feel to me. Harpsichord is a very cool sounding instrument, but to me, it's very thin. It's very, obviously it's related to the piano, but it doesn't ring as much as a piano does. So to me, it's a very thin sound. Using the uilleann pipes instead gives it a much bigger feel to it. And Troy, of course, is fantastic. The singing, Arjen is doing such a great job. He's a really good singer. I know most of his projects he brings in other people to sing, but he's a really good singer himself. And then you've got this counter melody that wasn't there in the original, or I don't remember it being there in the original, the Zora's singing. And it's like he's singing one thing and she's almost singing a separate song to answer what Arjen is singing. And it's mixing really, really well. And Zora's voice is so beautiful. I love her voice so much. Really, really enjoying this. This is really, really cool.
In the days of the nights. Hot steel, burning oil. Brave men defended their soil. Children cried while fathers died. The law of the land. Rejoice now, the battle is won. I'll rise for the king, his son. Times were rough, but the men were tough. In the days of the nights.
Okay, Zora's voice is so good. I love when she vocalizes like that. It's so good. Um, it's so beautiful. Look, it's the Holy Grail. Um, there is. I haven't been looking for them, but I did see in the description that that he specifically said there's a bunch of references to um, Monty Python, and I do remember the not a bush. What is it called? The I can't remember what the Knights of Ni were asking for. A shrubbery. I saw the knight following the shrubbery. He said there's several um, call outs to Monty Python in the video, and obviously this is the Holy Grail. Um, this is such a good song. I'm loving what they're doing with it. I'm loving what Zara's doing with it. Troy's he is. Does anybody else in the world play uilleann pipes? Would he be considered the number one uilleann pipe player in the entire world? Because he's so good with them, and you just feel what he's playing. It's so good. Arjen sounds fantastic. The rest of the band, Ken or Cone, it sounds great on the drums. I haven't heard the cello pop out at me, as a solo. It's in there as like in the background a little bit, but it sounds, what I'm hearing in the music is fantastic. So good. This is so good.
She's charmed by a magic spell in the place where the spirits dwell. The night will ride and the stars will guide to the princess bride. On his quest for the demon land, the wizard dies by the hero's hand. Evil rules in the eyes of the fools in the days of the night. The battle is won. The prophecy's done. The fires are burning. The lights in the days of the night. The battle is won. The prophecy is done. The fires are burning. The lights in the days of the night. The battle is won. The prophecy is done. The fires are burning. The lights in the days of the night.
So good. Oh, the swallow carrying coconuts. I got that one. So I caught three of the references. Let me switch back over. I'm gonna stop the recording. Don't do that. The swallow caught me. I remember seeing it earlier too, but it didn't connect yet. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again to see if I can find all the references. How many references did he say? 7. There are 7 Monty Python references in there. I caught 3 of them. Although I'd forgotten about that until I saw the Holy Grail, and that reminded me about the shrubbery, and then I just saw the swallow. African or European. That was Arjen Anthony Lucassen. I'm so sorry if he watches this. I know he watches some reactions. Lucassen, I think that's how you pronounce it. I apologize for butchering your name if you watch this. With both the original Anthony release of Days of the Nights and then this brand new re-recording of Days of the Nights featuring Zora, Cock and Troy Donockley. This was fantastic. The original was cool. I dug it. I like the harpsichord. I like the trumpets. But this new version of it is fantastic. Holy crap! I love the addition of the pipes. Troy is just so good on those pipes, and then I loved all the counter melodies that Zora was singing. It thickened the song up so much to have Arjen singing and then a counter melody sung on almost every line by Zora. It worked so well. It was just big and badass. I really love this re-recording. Very, very cool. That was really cool. I love that. I hope you guys did too. This was fantastic. If you did like it, give the video a like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.